Hey everyone, this is Kamran and welcome back to the awesome JavaScript tutorials. So in this last video, we had a look at a JavaScript basic script and how to change the HTML element. So if you are new to this channel, please subscribe to the channel and like and hit the share button. Now in this video, we are going to talk about variables and data types. So first let's understand what variable is. So let's say you are going to write a script, a long script, so where you are going to use a name a lot of time. So instead of writing that name again and again at each place, you are going to store that name inside a variable and then you are going to use that variable throughout your script. So basically variables are the place where you store a value and then you use that variable to display or use that particular value. So in this last video we have changed this div background color to blue. So what this blue is the name of the color which we want to give to this div background. So what we can do, we can create a variable and we can store this value into that variable, and instead of using this value directly we can use that variable. Let's try it out and see how it happens. So there are three parts of a variable. So first is declaration, second is initialization, and the third is usage. For example, if you want to define a variable, then first the definition is necessary. So to define a variable, you have to use a keyword where, and after that you have to give the name of the variable. So here I will create bg. You can choose any name you want. So now I have declared this variable. Now I will initialize. What initialize exactly means is you are going to assign a value to it. So I am going to assign a value to bg color that will be blue. Now I can use this variable inside my script anywhere. So I will copy this bg color and instead of blue I will write here bg color. So let's see the output on the browser. So on the browser the background of this text is already in blue color. So once I refresh this will remain the same because we have given the value through the variable. So let's change the color of that variable and see how it appears on the browser. So instead of blue, I can change it to green and this value will be updated to this variable and that will change the color of this table. So now once I refresh this, I will see that the green color is appeared on the screen. So here instead of declaring an initialization or assignment in two different lines of code, we can do it in a same line. So we can remove this and we can assign a value to this variable directly. So now when you are going to write a long script and you are going to use this variable anywhere in your script as a bg color, that will reflect green on you. Now you can use this variable throughout your script and even you can change the variable value anytime you want. Now we can try to reassign a value to a variable. So for that all you have to do is to again assign a value to this, like bg color is equals to and whatever you want to give it to. So I will add a black color over here. So once this script will run, the first color which will be assigned to this bg color will be green and then it will be assigned black and then this black color will appear on the background of this div. So on the browser you can see once I refresh it, it turns into a black. This is how you declare and reassign a value to a variable. So another important topic which we should learn over here is constant. So what is constant? As its name suggests, it's a constant. So whenever you are going to define a constant, it will remain a constant over your script and you can't reassign any value to it. So let's try to define a constant and see how it works. So instead of declaring bg color as a variable, I am going to define this as a constant. For that we are going to use a keyword const. So now I have declared a constant named bg color is equals to green and we cannot reassign a value to a constant. So I will remove this piece of code. On the browser once I refresh it, the background will again turn to green. So basically constants are used to save a value which you are not going to change at any point of time. So now we have seen variable, constant. Another main topic which we have to discuss in this video is data type. So data type is the basically type of data or a value that we have assigned to a variable or a constant. For example, this green is a string that is assigned to this bg color constant over here. So there are different kind of data which you can assign to a constant or a variable. The major data types are string, numbers, it could be null, it could be undefined, and it could be an object. So you can see a string data type over here. I can define a new variable name as example, and that could be a number. For number you don't have to include inverted commas, and if you don't initialize, you just declare that variable or a constant, that would be undefined, where undefined example, you just declare it, you just don't assign to any value to it, then it would be undefined. Similarly, we have null. So you simply write null over here, that would be assigned to that variable. Null means nothing. Now we have object. So you can create a variable as an object. So an object is a collection of different variables inside it. So object is collection of key and value. So object can be defined as a collection of different type of data types. So object is a collection of multiple key and value, where you can access the value of any element by its key. For example, here I have defined an object name as object, and inside that we are going to say name, and we are going to assign a value over here, Kamran. And similarly, you can add multiple elements, age 25. So you can see that I can add a string and number and any other data type inside an object. We will be discussing object in depth in an upcoming video. For now, we have seen variable, constant, and different type of data types. I hope this gives you a basic idea about variable, constant, and data types in JavaScript. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the like button. Happy coding everyone. See you in the next video to learn more about JavaScript.